Welcome back to Constantine's Soapbox. This is episode 31 of the Sword Saint Constantine. Last episode, a lot happened. We found Aurelia Vorlish's lab. We were able to pick up one half of the Lexicon of Paradox, and Arushalay had her first dream. So we just finished communicating with her, and it didn't seem like her dream was very populated, so we're going to go ahead and help her out. For those joining us, this is Constantine. He's the leader of the 5th Crusade. He's a sword saint build, and eventually we're going to take up levels of Duelist and 1 level of Eldritch Scoundrel, so that way we can use a mythic ability that gives us crazy armor class with mage armor. We chose the Angel Mythic path, and we're going to try to get the secret ending. So let's go and help out Arushalay. Let's see what the journal says. Let's close most of these so that way it's a little less cumbersome and we can just focus on what's really important. The companions. It is very unusual to find a demon who can dream. Of course, those dreams are not real. They are only imitations, and yet this curious development indicates a deep transformation of this creature's very nature. Simply copying the thoughts and deeds of mortals might seem like a naive approach, but naive does not mean stupid in this case. After all, it worked. So we're gonna ask all these people, the One-Eyed Devil, Storytable, our main healer, Respec, Orgus, Faye, Irabeth, and Evia. Let's go ask them, see what they can tell us. So I'm gonna try. So normally when I do Duelist, I'll take the full 10 levels and only take 9 levels of Sword Saint. But the reason I'm switching it up is because near the end game on my first playthrough, I noticed a lot of the enemies had really high armor class, which a Dimension Strike would be super nice. Guess who does not get a 9th level Magus Arcana? So the Magus class, which is kind of a spell sword class for those who don't know, they get these unique abilities called Magus Arcana, which allows the Sword Saint or the Magi to be able to apply their arcane power to their weapon. One of those unique abilities is a 9th level Magus Arcana called Dimension Strike, which allows them to bypass the target's actual AC and hit their touch AC. So in other words, I just have to touch them to inflict damage to them. And usually touch AC is substantially lower than actual AC. But the Sword Saint doesn't get their 9th level Magus Arcana. So they do not get Dimension Strike until at least level 12. So in this case, I took all the way to level 12 in Sword Saint. I'm going to take the 1 level dip in Eldritch Scoundrel so that way I can get Arcane Mage Armor. I know that in this current build of the game that I'm playing right now in February 2022, I could just use items to get a 24-hour duration Arcane Armor, but that's going to change with the most upcoming patch, so I'm actually going to just take the level, make sure it lasts for 24 hours, and get the Archmage Armor. That's crazy amount of AC, especially for someone who's not going to wear armor. And I think it stacks with this unique armor that you can find in the game called Harimaki's armor, which doesn't put any form of armor penalty to dexterity for my character. And since I'm a dexterity-based character, I don't want to lose the dexterity bonuses to my AC. So yeah, I'm pretty excited. 7 levels of Duelist isn't bad. I'll miss out on being able to deal dex damage and drop their AC manually, but I think 7 levels is pretty good. So, alright, so the first person we're going to talk to is the One-Eyed Devil. A fine day to you, Commander. Welcome to the One-Eyed Devil Trading House. Oh, maybe I should do more of a fake British accent. Pretty bad one. Let's try again. A fine day to you, Commander. Welcome to the One-Eyed Devil's Trading House. Wares of your choice and a whole lot more, you name it. I have a question for you. One that might seem strange, but as the commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? When I get rich, I'll retire. I'll go to Taldor and buy a villa by the sea from some broke noble. Maybe even buy their title. I'll surround myself with such luxuries that even an ancient Taldan emperors will envy me from the afterlife. I'll be a pipe organ in my dining room and have it played while I dine. Oh, and hops and bells! Out of the corner of his eyes, you notice movement, but nothing else. Arushalay has disguised herself very well to overhear the dreams of the townspeople while remaining unnoticed. Actually, I kind of want to see what he has. Show me your wares. What just happened? Show me your wares. That was weird. Nothing happened the first time I did it. Hey, Harimakis! Time to find out if this actually works. Taking it. +4. Interesting. He actually has a lot of... There's a lot of good stuff here. Why haven't I come here more often? This guy's loaded with good stuff. Scare, Molten Fireball, not so bad. There's a lot of barding stuff too. And lockpick stuff. We probably have some stuff to sell. I'm gonna keep that cool. Sure there's nothing. Yeah, I'm not gonna use any S-sticks. Yeah, that's interesting. I'll take that burning torch. And deal. So, if my theory's correct, my AC should go up. I'm not sure though. We're about to find out. Oh, it went down. Ah, interesting. Actually went down. Yeah, so the mage armor does not stack while it's on. I wonder if I cast it now on myself. So if I took a potion after putting it on, would it work? Let's see. Nope, doesn't work. Good to know. So if I do not, if I take it off, my armor class is 50. Because I am losing my dexterity bonus, I think. My canny defense, I think. Let's see. I'm gonna put it back on and see what the bonus is. Why the bonus? So it's supposed to give me my intelligence bonus, but it's not. It should though, because canny defense. It should work with canny defense. Let me take off my weapon and again. Let's go scimitar. Interesting, it's not giving me my canny. Even though this is light armor, it doesn't. It treats it as if I have heavy armor on. Canny defense isn't working. Well, that's unfortunate, because it should work. Yeah, that is unfortunate. I wonder if that's a mega specific thing. So I guess we're not going to be doing this because it doesn't actually work. Aramaki. Yeah, that's so disappointing that it doesn't work. Not gonna lie. Sword Saints. Let's see if it works. Yeah. Yep, it doesn't work. That's disappointing, y'all. Alright, let's keep going. Let's keep asking people what they dream about. Sorry for the distraction. Alright, before I talk about him, let's Ask him a question. The Old Crusader looks anxious and disoriented. Yes. Has something happened? I have a question for you, one that might seem strange, but as the commander, I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? Sighing heavily, the old man looks over your head into the distance. So many young men and women have laid down their lives in this war. They came here, young and fearless, just to wind up dead. Bringing them all back to life. That's my dream. I have to go. Sierra gives you a bright smile. Of course, Commander. You have a lot to do. May Iomade help you. That, check off his... So what I'm doing is making sure that it goes through before I give him the sword and tell him what happened. Constantine tells Seer that Morveg is dead. The color drains from Seer's face. He takes the straw figure with his shaking fingers. His mouth twists unpleasantly, as if the old man is about to start sobbing. The knight looks at you with horror. The old warrior drops to his knees, slowly and awkwardly with apparent difficulty. My boy. But how? What happened? Don't blame yourself. You can't always make decisions for your wards. Morveg did what his heart desired. It's a shame he died, but if you had restricted him, he would never have been happy. But Morveg was so young. He knew so little about life. The old have a responsibility to the young. But I could not overcome the influence his homeland's bloody beliefs had over his heart. The sword. That damn weapon of Gorham. Where is it? Do you have it? It must be destroyed. The war devours our souls, and Gorham, its lord, watches over all with indifference. I don't know if this is a lie or not. It is a valuable weapon. I don't know if destroying it would just make his death be in vain. Yeah, I'm gonna say it's a valuable weapon. I won't destroy it. The old man clutches his shaking fist like he's going to hit you, but can't. You don't understand. It's evil. This is war in the flesh, the devourer of life, soul, and conscience. It has already sunk its claw in you and taken your mind. That's not it. I just didn't want the guy his death to be in vain. To go up, sacrifice his life to get the weapon, and then I just destroy it? That's like double insult. Yeah, what he did was foolish, but at least make his life worth something, you know? Okay, so, who's next on the list? So, it's a companion quest. Let me close. Our dreams. So we could talk to a storyteller. I think Horgus is near us too. I don't know who Fi is. So Horgus should be over there somewhere. Oh, Horgus. Oh. Orgasworm. I'm listening, Knight Commander. I have a question for you, one that might seem strange, but I need to know your answer. What do you dream of? I am well past my prime. I have seen too much death to be afraid of dying myself, but I don't want to get old. However, if one has enough money, one can bribe time itself. Take Queen Galfrey. I wish I could afford the magic potion she's been using to stay young for over a century. Fair enough. Well, that's his dreams. Who to ask next? You know, I'm surprised she's not asking all of our companions. that, because that almost feels like it makes sense. We have a sound master? Who's that? Oh, it's for the play. Okay. That suddenly makes sense.
Let us press on.
Nope, I gotta go a little higher. Oh, you know what? I should probably go to the chapel. Is the chapel over here? I think it is. No, I think it's actually a little lower down. Yeah, it's down here. Go Trader, Arcane Weaver. Oh, let's just go to the Storytellers. The Storytellers right there. Yes. The blind elf whispers something under his breath. Hearing your steps, he turns to you slowly. Greetings, Constantine. Have you brought me a new story? I have a question for you. What do you dream of? Oh. I haven't been surprised by a strange question for a long time, especially not when beside you I hear the weightless tread of a succubus who has stepped onto the path of redemption. No wonder she wants to know more about mortals and their dreams. Perhaps my dream will disappoint you, child. And I still will answer. I have to admit I suffer from insomnia. Every night, as soon as I lie down, the ghosts of those who are remembered and those who are forgotten stand around my bed. The stories I have gathered swarm in my head. My mattress becomes hard like stone, my pillow ice cold. Maybe if I had a softer bed, I would fall asleep quicker, although I suppose it's not about the bed. I wish you interesting adventures. Okay, so we got his dream. Check the journal. Who do we have to ask? So, I don't know who Fi is. Let's find them on the map. There's a arsenal. It's Fi. I don't know who Fi is. End of the Inheritor. Fi is... Oh, you know what? I think she's in the tavern. Okay, I will talk to her first. So let's just go ahead in here. Then we're gonna go to Arsenal. I don't know how to pronounce her name, I know. Yes. Irabeth. What do you dream of? I don't keep secrets from you, Commander. I used to think claiming Dresden was a hopeless dream, but now, thanks to you, even winning this war seems possible. Still, the victory is our common cause, the dream of the entire Crusade forces. My personal dream is more modest, putting an end to Baphomet's Templars once and for all, to prevent them from invading our ranks and poisoning the minds of our warriors with their deceit. Rearmament is another thing we'd do well to pursue. Our armor falls into disrepair at an alarming rate, and our work... What did I choose? Okay, yeah, I chose the right option. Okay. Our armor falls into disrepair at an alarming rate, and our warrior blades are barely sharp enough to pierce the skin of the weakest demon. I understand that Mendev's coffers aren't bottomless, but if we can't order ready-made weapons, I'd be glad to get half a ton of cold iron. Wait, are we still dreaming? A ton of adamantine, then, or two. That would be enough for the paladin is busy doing calculations. You can barely discern a whisper. The Templars, the weapons, adamantine. So many wishes at once. Erebeth says goodbye with a short bow. Nevia, you heard the question. What do you dream about? Oh, look who it is. Hi. What else can I desire? When I have my Beth? Anevia thinks for a moment, smiling, then looks over your shoulder and gives a cheeky wink. Arushalay, quit hiding. You put the commander up to this, didn't you? Feeling shy, are we? Fine. I'll act like you never saw that. I'll act like I never saw you. So, Commander. War's no place to be thinking about wants. Needs, yes. Not desires. But when the war's over, you mean? Then we'll have a chance to think about something other than just surviving. To learn something other than fighting. You know, when I was really little, I would always hang around the kitchen whenever the cook was getting the fresh bread out of the oven. Big steaming loaves that smelled so good. Maybe it's stupid, but I keep thinking, when this war is over, I'm going to build a big stone oven in my house and learn how to bake bread just like that. Alright, you watch yourself now. I love you, Anevia. I love Arushalay too. And for plot reasons, this Constantine Sword Saint loves Queen Galfrey. What a weirdo. Oh wait, I chose that. Maybe I'm the weirdo. Let's go to the inn. Second floor. Oh, he's over here. It is good to see you. What can I do for you? Would you like to renew your forces with excellent fighters? I have a question for you. What do you dream of? I'd give something away to see my lovely little girl. Lori again, one last time. Huh, Lori. Oh man, that got kind of sad. I should have read that a little slower. Good luck, watch your back. Only trust your closest friends. The enemy is cunning and treacherous. Good day to you, sir. Hey, you know what? I haven't talked to her in a little bit. Nanio! Ah, boy! There you are. Very good, just in time. You will be delayed to know that I need you for an experiment. So, the Great Garrison stands roofless. Demons are running for the hills with their tails between their legs. Mendev's queen, what's her name? It's on the tip of my... Ah, yes, Galfrey is scurrying to and fro, and all this is somehow connected to you, my loyal follower. Thus, for there is no scientific evidence of your exceptionality. If one discounts blind faith in divine intervention, which I do, we people of science refuse to believe in the inexplicable without any proof. We are the ones who explain the inexplicable. Nenio punctuates her statement with an energetic sweep of her arm. And therefore, open your mouth and say, ah, for me. Ah. Nenio peers into your mouth with a practiced eye. Alright, your throat is fine. Tongue looks perfectly normal. Your breath, she sniffs. This smell is in line with the regular functioning of the digestive system. Now for your teeth. She sticks one hand in your mouth and probes each of your teeth in turn with the skill of a seasoned dentist. No detectable alterations. By the way, did you know that many individuals, while being wholly civilized representations of their races, still have an amazing, powerful bite? As if suddenly recalling something, Nenio promptly pulls her hand out of your mouth. Are you really trying to find the correlation between fang length and civility? Nenio seems slightly embarrassed. For the good of science, I look for correlations everywhere and in everything. How can you prove there's no correlation if you don't bother to look for one? Constantine doesn't say anything. Moving on. Alright. What do we have next? Ears. Let's check for hearing. Testing! Nenio yells right in your ear and nods in satisfaction as she observes your reaction. Your hearing is fine. Was fine. Don't worry about it. It's scientifically proven that it should return to normal soon. Next, Nenio circles you. Eyes are clear, posture is satisfactory, limb length is standard, no lice. She stops, rubs her chin in contemplation, and, in a slightly dejected tone, says, "Boy, you are the picture of health. It's a pity. I was expecting to find some anomaly. Well, now let's assess your mental state. Imagine a hypothetical situation. We're a tree. Two squirrels have found their way into your hollow and are now copulating there. What do you do?" Precisely nothing, because I'm a tree. An unconscious act of withdrawing along with a lack of trust in your own abilities, or perhaps just a healthy dose of pragmatism. On to the next question. Another hypothetical situation. You are a tomato. You have just been picked from the vegetable patch and put into a crate. You know that today the cook will use half of the tomatoes from your crate to make soup. What do you do? There's nothing I can do. I am a tomato, remember? An unconscious act of withdrawal, inability, or unwillingness to see something bigger beyond something small. Alright, I understand. On the surface, it appears you don't really believe in your ability to change things, but in fact, you are a strong pragmatist who knows perfectly well what you can and can't do. Your reasoning is that of a mortal, one who is capable of achieving a great deal, though he would deny even that. On that note, I deem this experiment complete. Thank you for your participation. Nenio looks at you pensively and then gestures at you with a wide sweep of her arms. And yet you remain a puzzle to me. I love puzzles. One of these days, I will solve you completely. Unless I forget. By the way, I have another assignment for you. So, the experiment. Nenio gestures excitedly. I need some supplies for this one. Boy, please bring me a bottle of alcohol. Any will do. And please hurry up. Science can't wait. I brought a bottle of alcohol for you. Nenio snatches the bottle out of your hands and stares at it with an covetousness of a seasoned alcoholic. Here it is. My path to learning the true value of humanity from the perspective of the lowliest man on the street. She produces a corkscrew from her sleeve and looks at it in bafflement. Then at the bottle. Then at the corkscrew again. After which she hands the bottle back to you. Open it. This experiment definitely won't work if we don't open it. Constantine uncorks the bottle. Fine, let's get started. I am taking a huge risk with this experiment. I'm putting my reputation, my good name, and even my future on the line. With the help of this bottle, I will lower myself to the level of the average man on the street, and I will try to understand the mentality of someone wholly devoid of intelligence. You surely know, maybe even from personal experience, that alcohol dampens mental activity and is a catalyst for stupidity. With a brain like mine, alcohol is the only way to find out how it feels to be an idiot. Well, let's begin. With the steely resolve of a warrior going to his last battle, Nenio takes a big gulp straight from the bottle. Ugh, that's disgusting! After she overcomes the urge to vomit, she looks at you with teary eyes. How do you all drink this? I am doing this for the sake of science. Another gulp. That should be enough. Now, am I stupid yet? Quick, ask me something smart. How many arcane schools are there? 8, of course. Transmutation, abjuration, enchantment, illusion, and so on. By the way, do you know that there is one more so-called universal or uncommon pseudo-school, and the disputes about the status of this school are capable of turning a quiet old university professor into a rowing, spitting barbarian? It would appear I am not drunk enough yet. Nenio takes another swing for the bottle. Right. It seems to be working. Now, I need to come up with an idea right now. I usually have a ton of ideas. Let's see now. Niscari and Baphomet. Their anti-Crusader alliance is not effective enough. They need to unite their forces on the physical level. Baphomet needs to mount Niscari and ride him into battle 2 in 1. Yes, the experiment was successful. I am definitely drunk. She takes another gulp from the bottle to further confirm her condition. So how does it feel to be drunk for the first time in your life from a scientific point of view? I have definitely become more stupid. More than that, I am as dumb as a box of rocks, and right now I don't give a rat's ass about science. Wait, I think I've got it. That's how men on the street see science. I'm gonna put an exclamation point. They don't give a rat's ass about it. Who cares about arcane schools? We're recognized by some Absalom professors. Who were recognized by some Absalom professors. Arcane schools are over there, she says with a vague wave of her hand, whereas the bottle is right here, where it belongs. Congratulations, I guess? Now what? That's it for now. The experiment was a success. Just a moment, Nenio stares at you with glazed eyes, shakes her head, and exhales loudly. When she meets your gaze again, her eyes are crystal clear. Alright, I'm fine now. What was that? What was what? A moment ago you were drunk as a skunk, and now all of a sudden you're stone cold sober. Is that so? Nenio looks at the bottle in her hand, thoughtfully licks her lips, and nods. It seems that is indeed what happened. Clearly I decided to forget the incident entirely, because I no longer need this information. What I need now is to write an article for the encyclopedia about the influence that alcohol has on an individual's mind. Hold up, so you're telling me you can simply forget you were drunk and sober up? Just like that? I have simply blocked the deleterious effects of alcohol from my mind. To put it in basic terms, I just forgot I'd consumed alcohol. The mechanism is similar to one that I'd used to get rid of irrelevant memories. It's not overly complicated, if you know how to do it. You are amazing, Nenio. What? What were we talking about? Alright, I am happy I was able to help. I will get out of your way. On behalf of future generations, I formally thank you for your assistance in this momentous experiment. Now, I have time to answer your questions. Come on, ask away. Hey, check out this mask I found. There's writing on the inside. Nenio snatches the mask from your hands and examines it from every angle. It looks like an average mask. Smells like mold. Tastes like yuck. Disgusting. The eye holes are. She puts the mask on and looks at you through it. Utterly unremarkable. And yet I sense some hidden magic in this mask. I'd bet my encyclopedia that must be the answer to one of the riddles of those statues in the Nameless Ruins. The writing on the inside looks very much like one of those answers. With a sigh, she hands the mask back to you. And all we have to do now is find 4 such masks and bring them to the statues. You won't forget to take me with you when you head to solve the statue riddles, will you? Better write it down somewhere. Nenio is extremely interested in visiting the Nameless Ruins after you find all 4 masks. Are you sure you really want to meet this mysterious entity we know nothing about? I am sure. I'm convinced. Think about all the knowledge hidden there, in the emptiness. It seems to me that this event is certainly to be my triumph. The experiment of the century. No, of the millennium. She looks away. Or maybe it will become my downfall. A complete fiasco. I almost said fisco. Here's the deal. If the mysterious entity decides to gobble me up, run as fast as you can with it while it's distracted. Tell all of Glorian about the heroic death of its greatest daughter. Tell them she perished, but that she never strayed from the thorny road to knowledge. Nenio sniffs and wipes a tear from her eye. Oh man, I love Nenio. She's hilarious. Well, that's all I needed to know. I'll be on my way. Huh. Yeah, that was totally worth it. Slight detour. I hope Arushalay didn't get annoyed with me doing all those experiments just off the cuff, but it is what it is. For science and all that jazz. Okay, so let's check our list. Who is next? Okay, Arsino, if that's how you pronounce it, and Faye. I think Faye is in the tavern, and since we're already here, let's go talk to her. La, la, la. Faye, the tavern keeper. The boys. Oh, it's a boy. I always thought Faye was a girl. I never actually looked at the model. Okay, the boy sitting on the counter looks about 18. He salutes you with dignity, though his eyes scarcely rise from the tavern's ledger. The Knight Commander at my establishment. What an honor. My name is Faye Kito. I'm the owner of the Half Measure. How should I address you? I ask because some don't like undue familiarity, while others scoff at the tediousness of ceremony and titles. You can call me the armored armadillo for all I care. You're a commanderness, are you sure? I'm gonna remember that, you know. Faye smiles mischievously. I'm absolutely sure. Out of respect for the whims of the hero of Dresden, the armadillo it is. So what can I do you for? Wine, a meal, a heart-to-heart talk? Actually, you can help me out. What do you dream about? Faye doesn't seem at all surprised by the question. Well-being, prosperity, and dwarven whiskey. I once had a taste of the stuff they distill under the mountains. Since then, I've dreamed of getting a still like the ones they use. But they're secretive and don't share their information. A pity. I kind of want to see what you have to offer. Oh, that is pretty cool. Ghost Touch Igniting Short Sword. What is igniting? An igniting weapon functions as a flaming weapon that also causes the target to catch fire upon striking it with successful critical hit. The target has to pass a Fortitude DC of 20 or suffer 1d6 flame each round and can make a save each round on its turn to put it out. Can you imagine if this was on a scimitar? And not just a scimitar, like say it was on a scimitar or a falchion or anything that has a crit range of 18 to 20 that could turn to 15 to 20. That's pretty cool. That's a really cool weapon. Not gonna lie, it's a pretty cool weapon. This... Did I sell this? I am surprised that I'm seeing this here. Did I sell this? Do I have anything to buy it? I kind of want it. Can I trade? No. This would be very nice for perception checks. I kind of want it. Let's see what we can sell. Do we have anything worth a lot? I'm selling that because I'm not going to use it. Selling this, not going to use them. Tower Shield, not going to use it. Haramaki disappointed me. Let me order by price, descending order. I keep getting distracted. Selling this. Selling this. Full plate. Arigato gozaimasu. Thank you for your stuff. I decided to keep this weapon. I am not going to use this. Knowing that as well. Thank you. Thank you very much. I'll be here all Wednesday. Taking your mage armors too. You actually have a lot of stuff, my dude. Purifying solutions. Taking that. Taking the acid flasks because I do not like swarms. And I'll be out ski. Adios, mis compadres. I don't really know Spanish. I'm just.
Our path leads on.
We have one last member to ask about their dream, and then we could go back to Arushalay and get this quest turned in. So, Mappa, Walker, Constantine, run as fast as you can. Yes, yes. Cause my game to glitch out as you run. Keep going. Faster, faster. Gotta go fast. Gotta go faster, 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 faster. Oh, no, wait, hold on. No, no, don't. Ah, shit. I was almost there. I clicked. How can I help you? Yeah, you can help me a great deal. What do you dream about? That is a rather strange question indeed. But if it's in order, I'll answer. There's a saying, one can't win a war and keep their gloves white, yes? I do understand that there isn't much time and energy left for landscaping when you're fighting hordes of demons to death every day. But Abadar knows how I'd love to see Dresden neat and tidy for just one day. No missing cobbles in the streets, everything sparkling clean, flower beds blooming, and all the lawns trimmed. Glory and order instead of all this filth. Yeah, you telling it how it is. You know, while I'm talking to you, I can use some help. That's precisely why I'm here. Oh, that's a pretty useful ability. I'm actually gonna buy other supplies. Stuff to make spells. Lesser empowering magic mount. Useful too. It might be worthwhile actually having this. But soon we're gonna find out in the next patch that we cannot use those things anymore and have them last 24 hours. I was the big sad when I saw that. Oh, this is gonna be bought. Disarming spells is very powerful. Same with those. Ooh, I don't have that much money. You can have those back. I will buy some of them, but I don't need that many. I think I'll just buy 10. Just for those moments where I am in a really bad pinch. I think that's a smart way to go about it. I wish it was in potion form, though. That'd be very nice. I'll buy 10. Arigato gozaimasu. Adios. And I think that's it. We go back to Arushalay. We tell her about all the dreams. And when the people recounted their dreams, Arushalay listened closely and drew her own conclusion. How did this affect her dreams? It might be quite an interesting sight. Alright. So we're going back to said tavern. And we're going to ask her. You know, I'm curious, what you guys' favorite classes are for this game. I know that I play a lot of Sword Saint, but I'm considering switching it up and playing a different class every once in a while. Do you guys like fighters? I heard the... what's the name of it? The one that... The Cavalier one. He's one of the Cavalier classes that's really good. And I also like Mutation Warrior. He's really good too. Arushalay is observing the tavern visitors inquisitively from the table in the farthest corner. Mortals, I still have so much to learn from them. I asked some of the city's people about their dreams. Is this enough for you? Yes. You can't imagine how many new dreams I have in here now. Let's go. I want to show you everything I've got. The succubus once again takes you by the hand to bring you into the dream world. Sometimes I wish I had the ability to just completely change my voice. Voice acting is not something I have an affinity for, but I'm trying. I'm kind of seeing... Oh, Arushalay's dream is no longer empty. You arrive to discover an avalanche of voices, scents, and images. The smell of Anevia's fresh bread intertwines with the stench of the Templar's fresh blood from her wife's dream. The bells and harp strings produce the sweet melodies the One-Eyed Devil wished for. The storyteller's luxurious bed makes your eyelids heavy, and the trim lawn on which it stands would have filled Arsinoe's heart with utter joy. Arsinoe. I'm saying Arsinoe like there's an extra I. Do you see how many different things are in here? Now, I too can dream like any mortal. Congratulations. I'm genuinely happy for you, Arushalay. Thank Desna. And thank you for your help. I would have never collected all these dreams without you. Would you like to take a closer look? Feel free to explore my dreams, and do tell me if they look like the things mortals dream about. Maybe you'll give me some hints on how to make them better. Rejuvenating potion glitters like a tiny sun drops in the bottle. Ducks under a tree. Ooh, armors equipping the folks. Crusaders, they're alive, praise the gods. The carriage is full of sparkling adamantine ore. Whoever killed these Templars, they did cleanly without necessary violence. Amber-colored liquid with a lingering aroma. Freshly baked bread. Hey, that's different. I don't remember meeting her before. Daddy? I'm here. I'm alive. What's this over here? The musical instrument looks like they are ready to start playing all by themselves. Oh, the bed. Pavement is not merely swept clean, it's thoroughly washed with soap. The lawn is trimmed so neatly that not a single blade of grass sticks out. Oh, and the bed. Soft, tempting for you to have to take a little rest. And who the beep is that? I don't want to be near him. Stay away from me, monster. I have a ghost touch weapon, and I am not afraid to use it, good sir. Bankai! Prepare for death! I will destroy you, evil, scary dude! Probably not, but let me pretend. Who is this? Arushalay, my venomous butterfly. Wait! Be careful, Constantine. Where are you, my darling? We used to be so happy as the canopy... Oh, man, he's talking so fast. Let me taste your sweet venom. Yeah, I did not read that fast enough. Sucks to be a slow reader, am I right? I'll be honest, words still jumble for me, but it's getting easier. These glasses are helping. Making sure I point under the words. So he said, let me have a taste of your sweetest venom one last time. And he says, where are you, my darling? You used to be as happy as the canopy of stars. You open your eyes to find Arushalay looking at you wide-eyed. The demon is breathing heavily. Droplets of sweat glitter on her pale face. She does not notice right away that she is squeezing her palm with her delicate burning fingers, but when she does, she turns red and jerks her hand back instantly. Total anime character. I'm sorry. You weren't supposed to see that. I didn't want to. I didn't even want to see that myself. It was like a nightmare. Yes. I was so happy to finally have my own dream that I forgot one important thing mortals told me about it. Not all dreams bring joy. That shadow. I wanted to erase him from my memory once and for all. The nickname he gave me, Venomous Butterfly, was the last thing I ever wanted to hear again. I tried to forget all about that, and I almost succeeded, but now he's haunting my newfound dreams. Why? Everything was going so well, Arushalay shakes her head. This must be what mortals call nightmares, right? I guess this is another confirmation that I'm now fully exploring the dream world. But will I be brave enough to enter it again, knowing that he is waiting for me there? There are so many things I still have to learn. Mortals usually find ways to deal with their nightmares, and so will I. Thank you for your help, and I'm sorry that you had to watch that awful spectacle unfold. Succubus gets to her feet. Now please excuse me, I need time alone to think about everything I've just seen. What was that? Sounds like a transformation. Okay. We're gonna give her some time. In fact, we're gonna leave her behind for this last mission. Lan is gonna come with us, and we're gonna go and help him out. I think that's probably the way. The unfortunate part is that quest and all the reading and me getting a little distracted took up a lot of time. So let's go ahead and rest. Honestly, I think I might actually call it here. I know we didn't get to do a lot this episode, but that's on me. I started a little late. So we're just going to keep this one short. And is what it is. And maybe we'll do another one tomorrow. Might actually be a good one. Movement says an echolocation. You know what? I think I'm gonna pick up echolocation. And then Good Hope after that. Arushalay, you always used to be so sad, but now there's happiness within you. It's like you're carrying a little candle. You're right. I hope I don't lose this tiny flame. I hope I can keep it from going out. Alright, let's powder up. That one I'm not gonna do. Just the basics. Shield. Yes, this one. Reduce person. Mirror Luck and resolve. Enduring spells. Isn't it amazing? Do I have level 6 spells? No, I just have. I'm never gonna get level 6 though. It's one. Okay with that though. I am okay with that. Oh, I have an extra spell. Let's do this. Let's do another shield and another reduced. I think that should be fine. Can Maki doesn't work. So frustrating. So frustrating. And then I'll cast a... Next level I'll be able to cast it myself. I was hoping to get it this episode. Did I cast it on myself or did someone else cast it on me? It's just regular mage armor, it's not archmage armor. So did the patch already go through preventing me from using it myself? I sure hope not. That would be disappointing. Ooh, my strength is pitiful. I forgot what I was doing. Mage armor. Okay. Okay, that. Oh, do I not have mage armor? I don't have it. I completely forgot to get it. Well, next level, I'm going to get it. Next mythic rank 5. Oh my goodness. It's gonna take forever. Okay. Sorry, y'all. I thought I had it, but I do not.
Godspeed.
Should we do Night Gamblers since we're already here? I think I have to skip time and then go and find them. So let's go ahead and skip time. It's 9 in the morning. I want to skip to about here. 14 hours passed. And now it's time to go find Socio. Is he still up there? Just drawing. Okay, I could have sworn that Moon Night Gamblers Night. Okay, so that didn't work. I thought I just needed to skip time. Skip time again. Let's try 11. Still there. I hope that's not bugged. Let's try 2 more hours. Okay, he's not there this time. Gone. So what do you say? Cards? Me? Socio looks away in embarrassment. Who can possibly think I've only visited the games once or twice to get a sense of what our soldiers do when they're off duty. You think I'm addicted to gambling? Nothing of the sort. Don't worry. I'm absolutely fine. Okay, let's find out. The soldier stares at his cards. The soldier stares at his cards in the dim light of the candle stub. Deal me 2 more. I'll double down. Coins clink as they land on the barrel. Deal me another one. What? Another one? Are you bluffing, you little shit? Wait, until we lay our cards down, you'll see if I'm bluffing. You don't immediately recognize Socio's voice. In battle, he is quiet and composed, but now you hear furious, passionate excitement in his words. Oh, I guess I'm more passionate. Fine, you scumbag. I'll call it. Deal me another one as well. Excitement, passion, and tension seems to hang over the improvised table. It feels like lightning is about to strike. Constantine says nothing. Damn, I'm out. The soldier angrily throws his cards on the barrel. Go on, show us what you got. Read 'em and reap. Socio reveals his cards with a gloating laugh. Nothing but junk, I knew it. You holier-than-thou types can't bluff. I was. You fell for it. With this, Socio slams a card on each of the soldiers' shoulders, like, I don't know what that is, epaulets, and places the rest of the cards on top of his opponent's head. Now you've done it. The soldier grabs Socio by the collar, and the cleric immediately raises his fist as if he expected it. At that point, one of the other players spot you in the shadows. Hey, there's someone over there. We've been caught. The jig's up. Let's bail. The candle's stub is snuffed out. The cards are scattered into the mud. After a moment, only the embarrassed Socio remains. What are you doing here? His voice no longer holds excitement. We did nothing wrong. We Templars flared a bit, but that usually doesn't happen. I swear it. I was worried you had gotten yourself in trouble. Thank you. I'm touched, really. But I'm perfectly fine. I was just making sure no one else got in trouble. I know you would never lie to me, so I think you must be lying to yourself. You didn't come here to minister to the soldiers. Why else would I come here then? To win a copper or two? I was worried you'd gotten yourself in trouble. Fine. Let's forget anything happened. My lips are sealed. Thank you and good night. Okay, that took care of that. I'm gonna go ahead and grab land. Let's see if my spells are still active. At this point, they're probably not, so we're gonna rest again. And then we're gonna bounce. So I can't make any more haste potion. I'm all out of tasting. Some more. Make another potion of mage armor. And I can't make good hope now. So let's do heroism. Need to get more sting. Since vitals would be pretty useful too. I'm gonna do heroism. Which do you prefer, Lan? Being a filthy mongrel under the ground, or being a filthy crusader on the surface? I like being a filthy crusader. Speaking of which, after a week on the march, you don't look much better. After a week on the march, you don't look much better. Sounds like fighting words to me. The angel The angel sounds concerned. Champion, I promised to advise you, but now I need your counsel. I have received news that both pleases and worries me. The light of your nobility shines true, and like a beacon, it draws heavenly warriors to come fight at your side. These angelic warriors set a high example of courage and irreproachable virtue, and many of the ordinary soldiers, especially the young ones, desperately wish to be like them. They take vows, no penance, and train to the point of exhaustion. Their dedication is laudable, but is not without danger. The strain, both physical and spiritual, may prove unbearable for many of them. Rather than strengthening themselves, they risk doing the opposite, and it may leave the defenseless against the enemy at a critical moment. So should we praise their self-sacrifice, or should we encourage them to take care of themselves and moderate their zeal? I'm gonna take... What's the cautious feat do? Nah. We cannot stand in the way of righteous devotion. It is key to our success. So this will give me heroes will not be forgotten. The effective positive morale on the chance of additional action doubles for all units. I will inform the soldiers of your decision. Hearing that the commander approves of their action will give them strength. Thank you for listening to me. I will demand no more of your time, but I promise to return when you need my advice or when I need yours. Okay, so there's some things that we need to study. Stargazers, that's good. So demons have been stealing children in Congress. Let's go save them. We're gonna be vulnerable. No matter the circumstances, we're try to save the young lives, even at the cost of our own. The soldiers will follow this order without hesitation. Okay, Callista's friends will be thankful to hear the truth about our life. It will give us 50 marksmen. Issue to decree. I'm not doing that. Development, I need to do that. Rank up, I need to do this as well. Where are my people? They have time to heal though, so that's good. Okay. I need morale to keep growing, so I need to start taking. So have you come up, we're gonna do a couple battles, and then we're gonna let's go get that outpost over there. It's not. Start heading out and then call this episode good. Oh, I need to buff him again. Shield. This person. put. It helps with perception checks, so I'll just something else too. Know the wearer confers a critical hit with any blow. The target becomes disoriented for 1d4 rounds. -4 penalty to initiative, attack rolls, athletics, and perception checks. Pretty useful. Do I have... So he... I'm giving him levels of Sword Saint, but I don't even have him... Let's give him another dagger. I'm gonna give him Mythic 2-weapon fight. Ascendant element fire. I'm gonna give him Mythic 2-weapon fight. And I think I could give him during spell. So he have Dimension Barrage. He's gonna get Dimensional Barrage. Spells. I get 2. I think I'm the Enduring Spell line. So if I'm gonna use him, I might as well make him as powerful as possible, right? He's gonna get the second one. Is he doing dex to damage? I think so, because he's rogue, so he's gonna get it for free. Ability spell. Oh, he's already a duelist. And then wouldn't Q would be need ever ready. When you make an opportunity, you get to ever ready. Whenever you make an attack of opportunity, you get a bonus on the attack roll and damage roll equal to your mythic rank. The number of attacks of opportunity you make each round is increased by 2. It's pretty amazing. Oh, that's also amazing too. Does he have more? I don't use him very often. Yeah, because he's just staying as the base class. I thought about giving him Slayer levels. Did. Oh. Woljif, let's see what you got. Equipment. He needs another. Just don't want to forget. She has ever ready enduring spells. Let's get out of here.
Our path leads on.
Exit. Let's see. Arushalay is not coming with us. Alright, Kevin Camellia. I like charging. We'll come back and do Woljif afterwards, because we'll have an extra sword saint. Sword Saint Duelist. It's probably going to be pretty terrifying. So, where we're gonna go. Wow. Okay, so we're gonna head back to Commerce. Take 2 days to get there. Perception check. He can move now. If I take that guy out, I'm just gonna like eat. Wait, you're like Pac-Man. Kill them all. That's problematic. Oh, that did way less damage than I thought it would. I realize that they're more spaced out now. Yes, Crusaders killed the cultists who are gathering an army of wild giants to storm Dresden. Now Dresden is safe. Workers can be transferred from the urgent strengthening of the walls to other important tasks. Nice. Gonna kill him too. Gonna burn the fire elemental. Gonna burn the air elemental. Gonna use arrows to take out the fire elemental. And we're just gonna defend it. Oh, I did not see that guy. Fire elemental. Not gonna do a lot of damage with precision. It worked out really well. Chasing elementals away to their home planes, Crusaders find a huge crystal filled with magical energy. It appears that it was imbued with the elemental force many years ago and convoyed to Dresden, but never arrived. Its guards have perished, and the crystal itself, a powerful vessel of magical essence, has been drawing elemental spirits year after year. I wish it gave me the magical essence just now. Take this thing, call it good? Well, I should have inspected it first, though. That would have been smart. I don't want to do this. I take the... I'm going to... Did I kill it? That was much closer. Swing. Oh, that's problematic. sure. All done. That should bring about a good amount of morale. The fortress was a sanctuary for spellcasting demologists. The fire that started during the battle spread to the libraries filled with the blasphemous knowledge. The glow of this massive fire lights up the dark expanses from miles around. Okay. Something good. Let's see if we can turn it into something good. Alright. Yes. Life Center. Yes. Hospital. Yes. Out of money? Yes. Yes. Get more soldiers. Yeah, I think I'm gonna get tables, because then I could go up into the master if they're powerful. Because that would be useful. I skipped a lot of days trying to rest, where I could have gotten a lot more stuff done. Let me check to see if there's anything with the crusade, and then I promise, like I promised, we'll be done. It's kind of... Some heroes. Let's see if it's... Gotta do the Lost Scouts. Which I kind of want to figure out how to do myself, because I know it's one of those things. And... Okay. Super good. The adventure continues. Sword Saint Constantine and his team as they travel south to Congress. And we'll continue on episode 33 on our way to Congress. Well, thank you for joining me on this episode. Next episode, we're going to go and help out Lan and do his quest for Act 3. And maybe we'll go and look for those lost scouts, if I remember to do so. Again, this was Constantine's Soapbox. If you like. If you want to comment. If you don't want to do anything, y'all stay fancy. Bye.